Yo, she is a salesperson well, she is an entrepreneur, and she owns some type of skincare, so she's just selling on that extra package. I'm gonna sell you the 24 karat gold eye mask because that's exactly what she was doing in that clip. You got to be kidding me. Oh, thank you so much for, really just giving us great insight into this great, wonderful man that he is. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. Like, really? Like, come on. And pardon my French, okay? But at the end of the day, it's like, come on. Like, she didn't even look the same, Like, she didn't even look the same. She looked softer. She looked lighter. She was like just laying it on thick. Whoa, she could have sold ice to an Eskimo in that particular clip. So I'm not buying it. That to me is very performative, Cherise. Very, very performative. So I'm concerned. You talk about K is fake. That was a very, very fake moment. Very fake moment. Another great ex too. Sampson's ex she was all right in my book. I give you that too.
Yes, who wants to attack this next?
I
Is
have a
that you,
question.
Jay? Okay, go for it, CJ.
I just have a question. Why is he not with this lady?
Hmm?
Why is he not with the ex? Did he say?
I don't know. Did it say during the episode why he's not with the ex?
All I know is that I felt more chemistry with the ex than any of the other ladies.
And as he should. She's fine.
I'm just
He
saying,
probably bought her presents.
Mr. Sampson, you got to come back and give red flag.
Not Mr. Sampson. Why you keep calling that man Mr.?
Now, you know he probably watching. Better behave yourself, girl.
I'm being respectful. I can't be respectful. You just mad because you in your 40s. I'll call you Mr. Sean.
I don't need the Mr. I'll take the deference though.
Don't give me no deference.
Too funny.
You know what? It's hard to watch this scene back after Katie said that she was talking about that man car. Now I really can't even take this scene seriously because you was talking about that man automobile, and now you over here gassing everybody up at this dinner table. I don't know. Shareese is doing what needs to be done. She knows the job, and she's going to do what she got to do. I do think she likes him. I think she likes him. I don't know how much. I do think she likes him, and she knows that when you like someone, you need to like make a good impression. I think that's what she's trying to do. And I think she did a good job of making a good impression, so we can't be hating on her for that. I think she definitely sold the role, but it's hard to know if she's just trying to stay on the show or if she really likes Sampson. It's hard to tell. But either way, that was a good performance. If it was part genuine, half genuine, fully genuine, I don't know. But I definitely believe Katie, and I know we're going to get there about her talking about that man car. I do believe she was talking about his car. So, you got to take everything she's saying with a grain of salt. So.
I hear that 100%. Who next? Who batting? Who's next? Who got next? Go, go, go. Alright, go for it.
Okay. So, yeah, I think what we're seeing in this particular dynamic is Cherise is being opportunistic, right? She's seen a guy that she has at least one connection with. I think this is the same connection that she's been going out on about when she got into the beef with Zoe, and she was saying, "Oh, well, I've got one connection. Who are you dating?" I think it's Sampson, right? They've also been out on a date or two since then. But I think that she's in prime position to win Sampson over. Why? Because Brandy keeps bringing up the gift giving as being a major issue. She did it again this episode. And I think it was, who was the other one? Was it Looney? I think Looney was the other connection, right? But at the end of the day, I don't think Looney's connection with Sampson is strong enough at all, right? To even be consequential. And we find out that at the end because, you know, she ends up going home. But I think that Cherise is strategically placing herself as someone that's showing interest in him to the point where he's taking notice, and his ex validated that connection by saying Cherise seemed to be the one to go for. Looney seemed to be quite vexed that straight away Cherise put her hand up and said, you know, I like Sampson because X, Y, and Z. And Looney was like, right, that's giving pick me vibes. Almost as if she's hating that Cherise even jumped in there and kind of stole that spotlight, right? The other thing that I noticed, and I'm not sure if anybody else did, but at the end of that date, right, after everyone was getting up and everything, Sampson and Cherise lip kissed on the way out. It wasn't a peck on the cheek, it wasn't an air kiss. There was a lip kiss there, as well as the hug, and they bounced. So yeah, that was interesting for me. I totally get that people think she's she's playing a game. She might well be, but at the end of the day, there are mainly game players on this particular cast. I don't think a lot of them are actually ready for what they set out to be trying to achieve on the show. Otherwise, we'd see more connections, but we're not seeing that. So yeah, I think Sampson and Cherise have definitely been made aware of how attracted they are to each other at this point, and she seems to be in prime position to win that particular prize, or he's in prime position to claim her as his prize.
Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Who's next? Lorraine, you want to go? Go for it.
I want to know first of all, what car does Samson drive? Because
We don't
that's
know.
very important for us to understand why. Why would you have to talk about his car? Like, what was so bad or wrong about his car? Anyway, I'm joking. I think that Cherise understood the assignment. You know, she understood the assignment. She was prepped. I feel she was like, you know what? I'm going to meet this man's friend, and I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna be prim and proper, and this, that, and the other. Devil's advocate a little bit. You know, when you're meeting friends and family, you do have to carry yourself a certain way. I'm not saying you gotta be fake and you gotta be doing the most, but you do have to carry yourself a certain way. I think we were just talking a little while ago to say, you know, if you were being introduced to, you know, the boss or like your mom, like how are you gonna be? So to an extent, I respect the fact that she was kind of, you know, being prim and proper. But at the same time, it obviously didn't feel authentic because we kind of know like the person that she is. So it did give a little bit performative. However, out of everyone there, that is the most genuine connection out of Brandy and Looney. Looney, I just thought, what are you doing there? Do they just place her on all these dates? Like, it's so random. Like, is it because Justice had left and I didn't even know that she had a connection with Samson up until that day. So that was a bit odd. So maybe that's what Cherise was thinking when she got there. She was thinking, well, there's three of us, there's more people that are interested in this man. Should I be, I need to step my game up a little bit, perhaps. I don't know. Um, but it was interesting what Samson said when everybody had left. He said that I needed that. I needed her to step up and to show me that she was for me and that she wanted me. Because I think in their previous interactions, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just giving like really passive kind of thing. Like she's just going with the motions, going with the flow. Like I do like you, or you're cute, or this, that, and the other. But I think he needed that validation that she was being intentional. Um, mm, yeah, obviously Brandy's not into that man. I think she was saying the whole gift giving thing just to have